Sloane, the season's over. What kind of emotions are going through your head now?
I reckon it'll hurt watching footy this weekend. It's just, I don't know, it's a bad feeling after last year, especially if you had said to us last year in the prelim that next year we're not even going to play finals, you'd be like, I'll get stuff sort of thing. So pretty disappointing, really.
What was the biggest negative to come out of the season and then the biggest positive?
I think purely the fact that we didn't finish games well. There was a lot of close games that we put ourselves in positions to win and we let ourselves down, whereas last year it was definitely the opposite. So I think we've got to get that sort of mental toughness back. Positives though, we did put ourselves in those positions and we had so many really good young guys come through. I think Mitch Grigg saw a bit of late in the year, Sam Kerridge, Rory Laird, Luke Brown, Brad Crouch of course as well. And we got a lot more games into like Tom Lynch and a few other key guys that'll be huge for us in the next couple of years.
Who out of that group or maybe someone else was the biggest surprise packet for you this year?
Probably Mitch Grigg. We gave him some pretty full-on feedback in his first year of footy, and he was playing reserves footy basically all year for Norwood. And to see the change in his attitude and hopefully it sort of clicked to him, and I'm pretty sure it has. He's big change in his attitude, and to come in and play some good senior footy for us was really good for him, I think.
You mentioned prelim last year, no finals this year. How quickly can the guys turn it around and get back up to finals action?
Well, you saw how we turned it around, I suppose, going into last year. So we've definitely, as I said, we've got a lot of games into some key young guys for us. So I think we've now got that depth to move on forward.
What do you think some of the focuses will be in the pre-season? It sounds like it's going to be a tough one that's already been.
They're always tough anyway, but I definitely think we'll be doing a lot of running and it'll be a bit more, a lot of competitive. Everything will be so competitive, I think, because it's going to be on for the spots. As I said, there's a lot of young guys. We'll get guys back from injury who missed out in the last few games. And I think that's just probably what we need as well. As I said, we probably weren't as mentally tough this year. So training that sort of mindset, I reckon, will be the key.
Who's one to watch next year?
One to watch? I'm going to say, I reckon Van Berlo will have a really big year next year. I reckon he's just, he'll probably get released a bit more and play a bit more of a running game, and he's a freak runner. He'll just burn guys, and I reckon he'll be massive next year, along with Rory Laird, I think.
What about, who is your tip out of the boys for someone who'll come back with a horrendous beard or some shocking haircut for day one of pre-season training?
Maybe Mitch Grigg. I reckon he might just shave it or just go with something completely off-centre. I'm not sure. I just got this feeling. I'm not sure why.
And getting big Tex Walker back as well, and Josh Jenkins didn't finish the year either. What kind of boost does that give to the guys just to have big Tex back on track? Hopefully he's back running now a little bit.
Yeah, he's back running a little bit. Obviously, once we can get him back, we set up our forward structure completely around him. You build a team around a guy like Tex, and I'm sure Ian Callan and all the little guys, little Papa, will love running around in front of Tex, because if he doesn't clunk him, the ball's coming to the front, and that's where those guys are waiting, snapping at his heels to kick a goal.
What about your own season? How did you rate that?
Look, I thought I had a pretty consistent year. Definitely finished the year a lot better than last year, but I'm not sure. It's always disappointing when you don't play finals, and especially being part of the leadership group, you do feel like you let your teammates and supporters down as well as the coaches, because you really want to help your team get there, I suppose. So there's a lot I want to work on and a lot we want to get better at, and I think I can help drive that.
How did you find the leadership role this year?
Yeah, good. I think, as I said, I think we let ourselves down a little bit at times, but I'd like to think that we've learned a lot from it. I know I certainly have, and I think the mindset going into pre-season and to games will be a lot different.